Jasmy is literally about to surge. Now, if you haven't checked out the recent details as to the Q4 lockup and exactly why this video is an epic video, well, today we're going to be telling you guys why a lot of analysts have been talking about Jasmy's price possibly breaking $6.70, in addition to, of course, the Q4 lockup of Jasmy coin, because there has been some additional details that have been revealed by Jasmy's CEO. And all of this started back a couple months ago when the Jasmy lockup period was first brought up. Now, as you guys know, Jasmy's CFO had publicly come out on Discord and cited that there is currently a Jasmy lockup planning to begin for the ecosystem on the fourth quarter of 2023. The Jasmy US official channel also went ahead and tweeted, "The Jasmy's lockup period begins Q4 of 2023, removing available circulating supply for company holdings. This is in place of a burn mechanism." And after a lot of research, it turns out that the average amount of people believe that there's going to be about a 70% of the total supply locked up. Thus, we're looking at only 15 billion tokens in circulation after the Q4 lockup. What this means is that the supply of Jasmy coin is going to diminish substantially, but the demand is only going to increase, thus prompting a higher value per Jasmy coin. In fact, in the next little bit, we have a recording of Jasmy's CEO talking exactly about the Q4 lockup, which is substantial. You don't want to miss this out because this is some exclusive content. But before we get right into it, let's jump through our daily market update for Jasmy coin. Jasmy currently priced at around 0.003503, down about 1.52% in the last 24 hours. We do see the market cap is also down about 1.52%, sitting at $171.4 million. And the volume in the last 24 hours actually substantially up 14%, which is actually decent, sitting at 17.4 million. The circulating supply of this coin still sits at around 48.9 billion with a total max supply of 50 billion. But again, if the Q4 lockup actually happens, we're looking at that diminishing substantially. Over the last couple months, Jasmy has partnered with a lot of institutions and plans to partner with plenty other. Now, one in particular that I'm paying attention to is the Rencom network, because this is a global institution that is planning to register and is in progress of registering in over 130 plus countries. And the CEO just announced that they are venturing into Japan to see if they can actually begin business there. But what actually took all my attention was their native token RNT, which is a utility-based coin that is a part of the Rencom network and is used for rental assets and rentable assets all across the world. Their native token right here, RNT coin, has substantially surged over the last couple of months. In fact, doing some of the analysis right here, if we just look at its low to its peak, we're looking at approximately an 18,000% increase, and it just formed another bullish pattern, projecting it to do at least another 18,000% increase, which again, the charts don't even show it, but it sits to be at around $30 per coin, which again is an absolute shocker. And this is through chart analysis. This is not talking about the analysts that have come out citing that RNT is literally going to hit $250 within a matter of months. And again, all of that is due to a couple things, and that is that it's real utility case. This coin is extremely low supply. It is, I think, sitting at around 50 million circulating supply. And most importantly, it's a utility-based coin that started a month and a half ago. So if it started a month and a half ago, and it's already been able to surge around 18,000%, following a bullish pattern that we talked about that actually happened, now we got another bullish pattern, and now we're looking at this company substantially expanding globally into Japan. There is a lot of expectations that this coin is going to surge even surpassed what it did before, which is the 18,000% mark. This is a golden opportunity that, for me at least, that I'm filling my bag. I've been paying attention to the RNT coin. I've done my own personal research, and this is the gem that I'm looking at here. Now, I can only imagine if they partner with Jasmy, Jasmy is going to begin surging, because again, if RNT has been doing a substantial surge of 18,000%, and which again is expected to do another one substantially surpassing 18,000%, you know, we are looking at Jasmy definitely going up in value just because they partnered with them. And I literally told you guys about this coin when it was sitting at around 5 cents. I then reminded you guys at 10 cents once it followed and formed that bullish pattern. And now I'm reminding you guys again, do your research on RNT coin, because we just got a bullish pattern that formed, which is expected to go ahead and do a massive uptrend right here, closer to around $30. And this could happen literally within, weeks or months. It just instantly, shows that form pattern. Then we look at typically a week, 2 weeks, sometimes months, 1-2 months before it does that actually pump. But the pattern has started. So if you're able to do your research on Rencom Network, don't miss out on this chance, because again, it doesn't happen often where you get bullish patterns like this, where it's almost clear that it will go ahead and make a move. And what's impressive is that this coin will also automatically give you 10% if you hold it for 11 months, which means just imagine you're holding RNT coin, it's going up substantially 25,000% in a matter of months, and at the end of the 11-month period, you go ahead and you get a free 10%. This is a massive wealth generator. And again, I do want to announce here that they do have a claim button. I think it does give you some free RNT there, but I'm filling my bag, and I definitely recommend you do your research on this coin because it is very rare to get a coin that has these patterns, that form this bullish pattern in a freaking bear market. The entire market's red, but RNT is going about to go green, and not just a typical green. We're looking at thousands and thousands of percent. So this is very bullish even for Jasmy, and just imagine the Q4 lockup coming into play and we looking at Jasmy locking up some of its supply, then I can actually believe as to why Jasmy will substantially surge, maybe, reach, right now I think Jasmy's sitting at 50 cents. We might even see it at $2-3 here. That being said, let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Has a big question regarding Q4 lockup and how that might look. So if you could kind of explain how the process that will take place, and if you have some more details, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we mentioned the roadmap of this year in the first of this year. So this year's goal, one of this year's goal is token use case, token utility. This means we want to keep the tokens in our wallet, and this is not based on Jasmy chain. The now creating the layer 2 blockchain networks. This is we want to we want to use the lockup function in IoT platforms, the Hyperledger Fabric 1. And so now we are creating two blockchains. The first one is we have created 5 years, maybe 5 years. So Hyperledger Fabric 1. So this is now we have five clients listed company in Japan, 5 listed company in Japan, and they are using some purpose of the function. So for example, the data analytics or data storage, or keep the laptop securely, or they don't have the customer's personal information, and so on. And now we are creating carbon credit exchange functions. This means we use personal data. We use the personal data locker for creating the wallet on our Hyperledger Fabric blockchains. And so now we still have the function on the chain, and so this means we have the wallet function on the Hyperledger Fabric based blockchain. So yes, this means to exchange the tokens or to issue the NFT, or to exchange the personal data lockers data. And next step, we want to focus on the token utility. Token utility means lockup. It's we want to lock up on Ethereum blockchain and to bridge our consortium blockchain. Yeah, and so this is I'm sorry. This is I don't prepare for the answer, and so this is difficult to talk in English, and that's why. So changing the chain from Ethereum to Hyperledger Fabrics, and to keep the token on our blockchain wallet until this year, or maybe until this year end. This year's end means the March of 2024. Because the Japanese year end is March, and so we are now creating the functions for lockup and mint, and this means change the blockchain from Ethereum to Hyperledger Fabrics. So that's why this is on time, we think. Is this enough to answer your question?
There you guys have it. This is the CEO of Jasmy coming out publicly and talking about the Q4 lockup and making it clear that yes, the Q4 lockup for Japan is not in October, but rather year end is March 31st. So April 1st would be the Q4 lockup. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.